Hey, Advanced Audio. This is just a short tutorial on how to import audio files into Pro Tools. And then the next tutorial after this is how to import video files into Pro Tools. So the first thing that you want to do before we import anything is whenever you see a blank session, you want to get into the habit of creating a master fader track. I know we talked about this a few times, but if you click File or Track, New, and you change audio track to master fader, and you make sure that this is set to stereo, hit OK, and then you get a blank master fader track, which is very important. So you shouldn't need to do anything to the IO settings over here, so you shouldn't need to change this. What this is basically it's the track that rules them all. So if you had 10 tracks in your session, you could see all 10 tracks and the volume of all 10 tracks combined into one single location, which is right here. So this will show you the overall volume of your project as a whole, which is important because it will show you if you are going to the red zone, which means that you're clipping or distorting, which is what you don't want to do, right? So you want to make sure that you don't get to the red zone. So this will indicate that. If you don't have the master fader track, you won't be able to know. Sometimes, like at the end of your project, your sounds may be too low. Your volume might be too quiet. You may need to raise up everything together, so you can just turn up the master fader track if you need to. Ideally, you shouldn't really touch this volume at all. Your track should be like pretty much balanced on the individual, and you shouldn't need to do anything on the master fader track. But in an emergency case, if you need to turn it up by 1 dB or 2, it's perfectly fine. So then we get into importing the audio track. So you go to File, and you want to go to Import, you want to go to Audio, and then this Import Audio dialog would pop up, and basically you can choose wherever you want, wherever you saved your audio tracks, right? So you might have saved it somewhere on your computer in a folder, and then you sent it to the Google Drive. That's where you'll go. So like basically if I wanted to find something, I'm just going to choose something random here. Oh, let's just choose something random. And then if I wanted to import an audio track, I could just go here. Now this is cool because I could basically audition the audio track that I wanted to import. So if I click this one, it pops up over here and I could hit play. If I hit play, then it's going to say, it's going to play the audio track that's right there. So if it's not the right one, you could just, choose something else, or, whatever the case may be. If this is the right one, you want to go ahead and hit convert files, or you want to hit copy. It depends on the sample rate and bit depth, but you want to make sure you hit convert or copy, hit done, and then this screen will pop up. You really don't need to do anything on the screen. Just go ahead and hit use current folder, or make sure you don't save this folder. Basically what this screen is doing is saying, do you want to save your audio track in the audio files folder of your session folder, which is very important. That session folder was described to you on a previous video of how to create a session in Pro Tools. You can look at that on a previous week. You don't want to do anything. You just want to hit use current folder, or hit open if you're using a Mac. So I'm going to hit use current folder, and then it's going to do its thing. And then this is asking you, hey, do you want to import it onto a new track? Do you want to put it on your clip list? You can do either or. If you have it on your clip list, the audio is going to pop up over here, which you can just drag into your session at a later time. If you want to just go ahead and create a new track, you can just do that as well. Hit OK, and voila, you have your audio track right there. Okay, I hope this helps, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on Slack or email. I'm probably quicker on Slack than on email, so preferred if you reach out to me via Slack. But I hope this helps, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.